Most of us had boring childhoods, but our guest as a child actor was in the following films and TV shows. How about Abbott and Costello? Remember that? The Lone Ranger, The Millionaire, The Eddie Fisher Show, and he sang with the Lennon Sisters on The Lawrence Welk Show in 1957. Speaking of television personalities, he did several commercials with Pillsbury and Franco-American Spaghetti with Art Linkletter, of all folks. And he did the first Jif peanut butter commercial in 1960. Cracker Jack commercials with Johnny Crawford of the Rifleman. He was also a singer. And Jane North of Dennis and Menace, who has just passed away not too long ago. Welcome to the show, Terry Lawrence. How you doing?
Good, Rick. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
So
right.
You were in a couple of Abbott Costello movies, or just one, or what was it?
I was in one. It was called Dance With Me, Henry. I think in 1956. I must have been about 4.5 or 5 or something like that. It was you can buy the video on there, or the tape, but it was about the cops and robbers being chased at an amusement park. Bud Abbott and Lou Costello called the cops because they were robbing the amusement park. And I was on there. I was supposed to be the kid hitting the cops and robbers with a frying pan. So that's all I remember.
Well, you also played 10-year-old Elvis Presley with Sideburns on the Tennessee Ernie Ford show. I saw that show. I remember that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your brother Robert was on the Donna Reed show, and also with Buster Keaton as Santa Claus.
Yeah, 1963, right. Yeah.
So how did your family get into the both of you as child actors doing these movies and television?
Well, it started out as a joke. I told my dad I wanted to be on TV, and then what he did was he picked me up and put me on top of the front TV set. He says, "There, you're on TV now." I go, "No, Dad." So what happened was my parents got me into modeling for Catalina Sportswear, with so many other these child actors they were already acting. I was about 4.5, and we were at the Ambassador Hotel. I was modeling this suit thing for kids, for a boy, and somebody gave my mom a card for this agent. Says you ought to call for acting and everything. So she did. She called the agent and got me. The first thing I got was The Millionaire, where John W. Tipton passed out checks. Uh-huh. And I was in an orphanage with a bunch of kids, so they donated to the orphanage. I don't remember the rest of that one.
Yeah. Well, I guess your childhood actor career was not very long-lived, was it?
No. Yeah. I worked from, I guess, 54.5 or 55 to 61. I did 3 movies and commercials and television series, The Lone Ranger. And then in 61, there weren't parts at that time for kids that were age 11 to 17 for some reason. So I kind of didn't bother me that much. I got out of it. And Veronica Cartwright, the last thing we did on 61 was a Ford Fairlane commercial in Burbank.
Oh, wow.
And she ended up getting back into acting at age 17. Of course, she became a famous star, even more than Angela Cartwright. Veronica Cartwright was on Aliens, and she became a famous actress in her own right.
Yeah.
Her and I were the same age. But that was the last thing I did. The residuals back then were like for 2 years, the royalties and everything. So, yeah, that was strange.
So then you had to go out and get a real job, right?
I had to go out and get a real job, yeah. Yeah, well, I collected some unemployment back then in Whittier, California.
Oh, boy.
I think it's $35 a week or something like that. It was more than other people. It was a lot.
Especially for a 17-year-old, right?
Especially, yeah. Yeah, well, no, I was 11 at that time. When
wow.
Yes. No, I got, I played organ when I was a kid, at home and with my mom singing and piano lessons and stuff. And the acting thing went away in 61, like I said. And then a couple of years later, I got into bands. But, the acting thing died out. And I had to later on get work in my own right, different stuff.
I think you've actually performed on stage with people like Rich Little, Frank Gershon, Skiles and Henderson. Do I see the Supremes on this list, or you were on stage with the Supremes?
No, not with the Supremes. No, it was the Ike and Tina.
Yeah.
The Supremes got on there. No. Yeah. That would have been nice.
Yeah, it would have been.
I've been with a guitar player. My group played with Gladys Knight and the Pips and stuff, but No, I've never met the Supremes.
Well, you can never be a Pip, right? Because you weren't a member of the family.
That's right. No, I wasn't.
I always wanted to be a Pip, but I never could. Oh my goodness! So you got into music. What did you do in the area of music? It's kind of interesting. Some of the songs I've got a couple of your albums, and some of your songs are very interesting stylists.
Yeah, I played for years in groups and stuff in '70 and with Bill Medley and the Righteous Brothers, and then years later, in 2013, I went solo and got into music. Started recording my own tunes, remakes of early '60s tunes, some '70s, some '50s, and a couple originals and everything. So I've been doing this since, and including radio interviews since 2013, 2014. So I have close to, I'm on my sixth album. I've got five albums out now, but I do remakes like Sealed with a Kiss by Brian Hyland.
Mm-hmm.
Casinos. Then you can tell me goodbye. And I've done Chicago. I've done just covers mainly, but I'm basically an R&B rock and roll type singer. The Young Rascals and different, all kinds of music I play. In fact, I do jazz piano out here too. I play in country clubs and stuff. But I'm an entertainer out here. I do Frank Sinatra stuff and Bobby Darin. I'm going to be doing an album, putting some songs on there like that. But I'm also going to do some originals. I'm working on an original now that's a kind of a ballad.
This is you're going to be your sixth album that you're working on now, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Boy, so any hints, again, some song titles, or are you going to keep that muff until you actually put it out?
Well, I've got one of the songs that I finished. It's Loving Me With All Your Heart by Engelbert Humperdinck, my version.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a great tune, and it's finished. I sang it and everything, but then I just recently polished it off with some guitar parts. Doubling some of the intro and the string lines and things like that. So it's done. It's finished. So
well, LA is a big town with a lot of big recording studios. Do you record in any of those studios, or where do you do your recording?
I record out in Pasadena, about probably 110 miles from where I live near Palm Springs, and I go out there. We got a great little studio in Glendale.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. They've got a great sound at a great price and everything, and some of my stuff, I have the mixes done in Arizona by this other recording studio. And I did the first whole album by myself, but now I have some of the music done like they do in Nashville. And then they send it back to me, and I come in and sing it, or if I enhance it, I'll put keyboards or guitar on there. And that's what I've been doing. But I go into Glendale to do all the background vocals and the lead vocals there and everything. So it's pretty nice, and it goes quick.
You're living near Palm Springs now, right?
Yes, I'm in India, probably about 25 minutes east of Palm Springs.
Yeah, that's where one of my DJ heroes, Art LeBeau, finally passed away. Yeah, he was doing a show in Palm Springs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, Art LeBeau was 97 when he passed away, and he did his last show the day before he passed away.
Oh, what a trooper! Long time. I've never, somebody about a year ago told me, well, you ought to contact Art LeBeau and go on a show or do something or whatever. And I just forgot about it. I never did.
Yeah, Art is to many of the DJs out there, Art's sort of our hero because he was in the business so long. He actually started during the Second World War in San Francisco when he was stationed at Treasure Island. So I
think my mom used to listen to him, and all the people in the 30s and 40s used to listen to him and everything. Great. He's a great guy. Very down to earth, nice. Yeah. Just kind of like Mark McCain on the Rifleman.
Yeah,
really nice guy.
He had a couple songs out too.
Cindy's Birthday.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And he did another one that was really good. I never heard. I forgot the name of it, but it's incredible. Great talent.
Yeah.
Talent.
So, what was it like hawking Pillsbury and Franco-American spaghetti with Art Linkletter?
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, we did about 8 commercials on CBS Live, and it was the forerunner of Kids Say the Darndest Thing. It was called Art Linkletter's House Party, 1958.
I remember that show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and one of my commercials, my line was like, it was live TV and I'm supposed to be eating the Franco. I used to say, "What's for lunch, Mom? I'm starved."
That was you, huh?
Yeah. And, everybody liked Franco American spaghetti. Then the Pillsbury biscuit commercials I used to do, they used to spray them to make them look good, to shine the biscuits and everything.
How'd that taste?
It tasted horrible. I almost gagged one time on live TV. Oh, man.
So, in the Jif, so the iconic first Jif peanut butter commercial was with you?
Yes, it was a pilot. I was always looking for it, but then I thought, you know what? The reason why we can't see that in today is because it was a pilot. They didn't show it. I was looking in the archive.
Oh, wow.
I did the first Jif peanut butter commercial. It was the best peanut butter I've ever tasted. It was good. And I ate maybe about 7 or 8 takes. I ate half a loaf.
All right. So here's the question of the hour. Are you a smooth guy or a crunchy guy?
Smooth or what?
Crunchy. Peanut butter.
Oh, I'm a crunchy guy. Yeah. I know. I used to be smoothie, but I'm a crunchy now.
We all are crunchier as we get older, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Terry, thank you so much for spending some time with us here this morning. And all of our audience here at WSCU just love to hear about what's going on with the artists of the old days. And of course, a lot of us remember you from your time on the commercials and with the all those old TV shows from back in the day.
They were fun. Yeah, that's great. I love it.
Thanks again, Terry.
You bet. You take care now.